Hello, welcome back to Tarot by Andy. Thank you for being here. This is my vibrational reading. Please do your own research for entertainment purposes and allegedly. So apparently there's a little bit of drama going on YouTube. Yes, among different, well, apparently it's the viewers. And there's some triangulation going on. A lot of smear campaigning of various readers apparently through emails and rumors and whatnot. So anyways, I am here to tell you I was never a yacht girl. No, never a yacht girl. Now, I did grow up probably where maybe this had leaked out, where people would allude to it, would be that I did grow up in Newport Beach, Huntington Beach coastline. And I did work very close to Balboa Bay Club. I was around extreme wealth growing up, you guys. Yes, very privileged upbringing, okay? Have I been on yachts? Yes, I have. I've been on 60-footers, 100-footers. I've been on all kinds of yachts, but I was never a yacht girl. These were people that were friends that were extremely wealthy, okay? And that was short-lived because I left California for Michigan when I was in my, let's see, how old was I? I was 28. I was 28 when I left. I was in real estate at the time. I was a real estate agent in Newport Beach, Fashion Island, right there in Newport Center Drive for Tarbell Realtors. And I did sell real estate in the Fashion Island, Newport Beach area along where all the yachts were, okay? So this is probably where some of this leaked out, where people are just taking one little piece of information and exploding it into something that is not true. So I just wanted to clarify this in case anybody saw a Spiritual Tarot by Yvonne's video being really upset, which I appreciate her being upset on my behalf. Thank you so much, Yvonne. I was a real estate agent, and we had a major fallout in the real estate market, and I got out. I decided I could not wait out 5 years of being poor, not being able to sell anything, and so I went into design school, Newport Interior Design Institute in Newport Beach, California. So then I did that. And then I decided to move to Michigan. So I bought my first house at the age of 29 by myself. Since I had been a real estate agent, I had money saved up. I bought my first house at 29 on 3 acres of land in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of corn. Okay, so I was no way a hooker or a yacht girl or lived that life. Okay, I was a working girl in real estate, doing home staging and other things of that nature. So just wanted to put that out there. Yes, I was around a lot of money growing up. I got to party like a king, okay? But it was short-lived in my 20s. All that came to a screeching halt, okay? By the time I was 29, it came to a screeching halt because I was surrounded by corn, asparagus, tomatoes. My next door neighbor, oh my God, he was like a total, his name was Ed. Farmer Ed liked to wield a gun and chase people off the property. And so I was surrounded by farmers, you guys. There wasn't much around either. There was hardly anything around. But it was what I could afford as a single female, all right? So I did it. I figured I'd sell the land and make twice or 3 times the money I paid for it. So that was the reasoning for buying land, you know. It was something my dad encouraged me to do, is buy a place with lots of land. And so that's what I did. So yeah. Anyways, so I was a real estate agent. I've done a lot of things with my life. I also was if you want to know a little bit about me, I also was a laser hair removal technician. And when I was in my 40s, I did work for a beauty spa, and I did microdermabrasion, I did laser hair removal, I did spray tanning, endermology, vein removal. I did all kinds of stuff. So yeah, it was a spa that I worked in. So That's why I don't tan. That's why I don't like the sun. That's why I take care of my skin. I worked in dermatology. I also worked as a medical assistant. I also worked as a makeup artist. That was actually my very first job, of being a makeup artist. So anyways, that is my past. I've been married for 23 years now, and I have 2 kids. I have 2 young adult children, 23, and my son will be 21 this January. So that is what I have, and 2 schnauzers. So anyways, just rest assured, I am not a prostitute. If I was a prostitute, do you think I would be doing these videos, making a few cents per view? I don't think so. Okie dokie, so let's get started here. I've shuffled enough, I think. Hopefully I humored you a little bit. All right. Oh, my other thing, humor. Yes, I do like humor. I did do a little bit of stand-up comedy in my 40s as well, in Detroit. I had a training coach. I had a comedic coach because I did do a little bit of acting when I was in high school. I did a few commercials. So I do have the love of the stage. Okay, so there you have it. But, you know, comedy is a man's job. It was brutal. It was ruthless. It was ruthless. It was really hard. The guys were really nice to me, but I'll tell you what, doing comedy, I would say trying to do stand-up comedy was the hardest gig I have ever attempted. Really tough, really tough. Okay, so enough of me. Once in a while, I gotta talk. So I did. Here you go. So that's it. We're gonna get on with this now. Succession. Let's talk about the succession. I got a nice email, and I would like to fulfill that request. And it's whether or not Charles is going to take the throne. There's a lot of drama going on with Charles. A lot of drama with Charles currently. I don't know if you saw Bookworm 2. There's, you know, he's kind of getting himself in a little pickle. So let's find out. Will Charles take the throne? Will Charles take the throne? Spirit guides and angels, please be clear. Will Charles take the throne? Will Charles take the throne? We do have a 10 of Cups. So this here is an ending card. 10 of Cups is a wish card. It's a wish fulfillment. I would say, yes, he will. Yes, he will take the throne. Absolutely, he'll take the throne. However, I have always gotten it that it will be short-lived. Because if you look at his body, he's very red, he's very inflamed looking. I personally think he has an anti-inflammatory disorder. Too bad he doesn't have a holistic doctor to give him some sulfur. He really needs some sulfur because that gets rid of inflammation very quickly. He's got an inflammatory response, and that is the root cause of diseases. So let's find out. The next question, so he will, but it's going to be a short reign. I've done spreads on it before. And we have here the Ace of Wands in reverse with him. So I would say he's not going to have the energy for it. He's not going to have the energy to fulfill it. He's not going to do well because his energy is going to be down. All right? So his health is down. It's going to be very short reign. He's just not going to do well, which I have gotten it in the past that he would be willing, due to poor health, if he doesn't die, to hand it over to William early, and then having Camilla wholeheartedly agreeing to it and being very supportive of it. So I guess that's going to be my next question. Will he hand it over to William instead of death? So what's going to happen? Is he going to hand it over to William? Is he just going to hand it over to William due to poor health with this line of succession? Is he going to hand it over to William? Is he going to hand it over to William? Is he going to hand it over to William? Is he going to hand it over to William? Here we go. Is he going to hand it over to William? Ooh, we've got here the 9 of Swords. So with the 9 of Swords, there is ruined. So I would say there is a lot of lack of sleep, very poor health. It's pretty likely. It's pretty likely. Pretty likely. Let's get some more cards here. I have here 10 of Wands, too much of a burden. It's looking like it. Too much of a burden, losing sleep, not doing well, poor health, and in order for stability, the 4 of Wands, and to maintain this right here, Palace. And we have here, wow, a 10 of Swords, a rock bottom. Wow. This is looking really looking bad for Charles. This is looking really bad for Charles and looking good for William, which that is what people want. They want William. They really don't want Charles. So it's looking like it's really in his favor right here. Let's get some more here. Wheel of Fortune. So with the Wheel of Fortune, this is definitely fulfilling a harmony, completion, and success here. So yeah, it's looking like it. And Page of Cups. He's liked by others. New path. It's the young energy with the new paths. I'm thinking, yes, it's looking like, yeah, everybody wants it. 10 of Cups, happy family. Then we also have here the Hermit in reverse. This is something that, was not something he's expecting, obviously. It's not the lighted path he chose for himself. I know he's expecting his father to do it. But with this Hermit in reverse, this is something he really does not want to go inward to think about. I don't think he wants to take this position from his father. Not really. I think he wants to enjoy what he has right now longer, period, because truly nobody truly wants to be in that position, is what they've all said. It's not a desired position. With the Hermit in reverse, he doesn't want to even think about it. He doesn't even want to think about it. He doesn't want to go inward and think about it. So this is not a dream for him. It's just something that would be put on him, as far as I'm thinking here. And yeah, he does not want to birth this. This is not something he wants. And so this is, it's something in reverse. It is a 3 also, and it is a creation expansion in reverse. He does not necessarily want to do it. This represents a 9, and that is fulfillment in reverse. So no, this is not something William necessarily wants, but I think this is a position that he might be in, put on him, that he's not necessarily hoping for. I'm going to keep pulling here. Yeah, another 9 in reverse. Wish fulfillment in reverse. William doesn't necessarily want this, and it is a victory, though. For the people, it would be creating harmony. It would be creating harmony because it's a 6, and it would be a sad situation, the Sun in reverse. A sad situation, not happiness, not wanting it, not really wanting it, feeling conflicted, not wanting this. Don't give it to me. I don't necessarily want it, but having to be strong in the face of it, having to overcome this action, and being strong in the face of it, because this is what he's been trained to do. Emperor in reverse. Wow. Oh my. Gonna have to be strong in the face of it. Yeah. Knight of Wands in reverse. Young energy. Doesn't necessarily want to take that wand, a fire wand, and have to lead. Yeah. And this is here, it would be a struggle, conflicts, a fight. Not something he necessarily wants to do. And then we also have here the Knight of Cups. He would have to take this with this Knight of Cups and this proposal and run with it. So I would say it's looking very, very likely that Prince Charles, due to extreme poor health, handing it over to William. Very likely. And I think Camilla would be very supportive of it. I'm going to pull some cards now on that right now. Camilla. 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 I have learned to like Camilla. I think she's funny with her dry sense of humor. Yeah, I know it's sad, the past and everything that went down. A lot of people don't like her because of it. But I think she has earned her stripes through years. Yeah, I think they should have always been together. I just think the whole situation is really sad. Honestly, I don't think that Diana and Charles should have ever gotten married. I think they should have let Charles and Camilla get married because they were always meant to be. And that's how I feel about it. Was it cruel to Diana? Sure, but it should have never been. Honestly, it should have never been. So here we go, even though we love her. Okay, so let's get some Camilla cards. Camilla cards. Camilla on how would she feel about Charles handing over the crown to William? How would Camilla feel about giving the crown to William? How would she feel about it? How would she feel about it? I'm going to keep pulling. How would she feel about it? The World in reverse. Lack of accomplishment. So she doesn't feel he can do it because probably his health. Yeah. Let's clarify that. The World in reverse. Clarify that World in reverse. Clarify the World in reverse. What do we have here? Seven of Swords. So that would be sort of like lying to the public in a lot of respects about lack of accomplishment and lying card, the liar card. So he would have to lie to people that he's doing well. He would have to be dishonest about his well-being. And Knight of Pentacles in reverse. He doesn't have the energy to do, he wouldn't have the energy to do it. He simply doesn't have the stamina to do it. With the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, he can't be forthcoming. He can't bring the results that he needs. He cannot bring the change that he wants to bring. He would have to lie about his health. He would have a lack of accomplishment. So I would say she would support it based on these three cards. I think she's a very forthright individual. I think she's humorous, she's dry, and I think she's honest. I think she's brutally honest. Here we go. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse. So that would be removing the conflict. This is illness. This is someone who is loss and illness. This person's not doing well. And it's conflict. So it would remove the conflict because he would really have to gaslight the entire UK on his well-being. And then we have here another conflict card, Five of Swords, defeat. He would feel defeated being king. So I think she would go for it and say, yeah, you're just going to get defeated here. You just don't have the energy for it. You don't have the stamina. We would have to lie to everybody about how well you're doing. I don't think she's game for that. Yeah, it's the Devil in reverse. So that's a lot of dark thoughts. So she's got dark thoughts about him doing it. And it would involve the entire legacy of the family. It would affect the entire legacy of the family. Under the surface, we have here, he would have to work hard at it. He would have to, that would be planning and cultivating. He would have to plan and cultivate more carefully because of being super sick and not doing well. And then under the surface, we have here partnership in reverse, which could affect their marriage, which could affect the entire establishment. And partnership in reverse, she knows and doesn't think that he should do it. She doesn't think that he should do it. She doesn't want him to do it. So I'm going to say yes, she would totally be for it. Now I'm going to go to, the big question of the day is, will Meghan and Harry try and show up for William's coronation? Or will they be too jealous? Would they show up for William's coronation? Would Meghan and Harry show up for William's coronation? Will they try and show up for William's coronation? A lot can happen between then and now. I think by then Harry won't be with Markle, but here we go. I don't think it would be a problem, but we could be wrong here. Here we go. We've got here, nope, Page of Pentacles in reverse. No, he would not. Yay. Not going to show up. No, I don't think so. I think he'd be too jealous and envious and whatever. I don't think he would. Yeah, under the surface, he'd like to. He wants to. He would like to be trustworthy and idealistic and be there. But the bottom line is, nah, I don't think he can. I don't think he can. In the center of the situation, I have here, victory in reverse. He's a loser, and he knows it. He cannot show his face. I don't think he would want to. I think it would be a massive struggle for him to work up the courage to do it because of his jealousy, envy, and all of that. So I will say he's likely to say no and find an excuse to not show up. Let's get some more cards. Here we go. Let's get some more cards on the succession here, the succession. Let's find out the succession. Succession. Let's get some general vibes of the succession. General vibes of the succession. Here we go. We got here, bad health, and people are going to receive a nice gift. That gift would be William, because that's who everybody wants. He is kind of viewed as the gift of the UK. And here, Charles is the one viewed with bad health. So I think that is going to be what is going to happen. Okay, which is good. I think it's not a bad thing. I really don't. If you're sick, you're sick. Can't do it, you can't do it. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing to be shameful about that. Oh, geez, door to spirit. Yeah. He's at risk of death. I think his health, yeah, door to spirit. and magic in the mirror. So they'd have to manifest something totally different here. They would have to make something different. They got to make a different move. They have to create something different because there is a threat of door to spirit. So yes, 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 yes. Here we go. I'm sorry I keep bumping you guys. Here we go. Got this card. And crossroad. He'd just have to go down a different road in life, which would be a permanent vacation. How bad is that? I could handle a permanent vacation. I would envy him. Jeez, how nice is that? Okay, here we go. Let's get some more cards. Some more cards. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. There we go. And we have here anger and chains. Yeah, the anger and chains would probably be, you know, not everybody's going to be happy. There's going to be some unhappy people. You can't please everybody. So there'll be some anger, and it's also being chained down. You know, it's a job. You're locked down. Not everybody in that family wants to be king, you guys. They have said that it's not something they necessarily want. High Priestess of Air. High Priestess is hanging on to your secrets, hidden knowledge, and communication. So it's a secret they'd have to keep some of it under wraps about some of his poor health, and the fact that he could end up with a terminal illness here. He could end up with a very terminal illness, keeping some of these secrets, and then William having to step up and be that sword of communication for the public and for the UK, and to step into that role. Then we have here individuality. You know, he is very individual. He's going to do it with his own style. He's got his own way, his own style, and people love him for it. He is adored for his own personal vision and story and how he handles himself. So that's how I would say that individuality. They are different people. Here we go. Heart chakra. People are going to love it. Love it, love it, love it. It is going to hit them right where they want it, in the heart chakra. So I'm just going to leave this here. I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, like and subscribe. Have a great evening, you guys, and thanks for watching. Bye.